Ravi Prabhu. Prabhuji, what is your email, Prabhuji? What is your email address? I'm going to send you a link. Okay. Ravi, two eyes. Some person is no. Just I'll send you the YouTube link, Prabhuji. You can post it on WhatsApp. Oh, really? Can you close this? Let's close it. Are we starting? Haribol, can you call the kids from up? We can do kirtan together. Yeah, I'll put it. Haribol, come, welcome. Wow, there he is, Abhiram and Rishwik. Come on. Wow, beautiful. It's going to be a beautiful schedule. Come, please come. Everybody come. All the kids come. All the kids come close in front. Partha, you can also come here. Everybody. You come? Okay. Yeah. You come here. Come this side. Yeah. So I would like all the kids to go with this beat. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Yes? Okay. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namini Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Ashat Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Radha Shri Vasadi Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Radha Shri Vasadi all kids come here. Come forward. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Everybody put your hands up. We'll all sing together. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. नाम संकीर्तन की जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शतश्री श्रीमद एसी भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शतश्री श्रीमद भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर की जय अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधार श्रीवासादि श्री गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की जय। ब्रजभूमि वृंदावन धाम की जय। मायापुर नवद्वीप धाम की जय। पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की जय। गंगा मैया यमुना मैया की जय। तुलसी देवी भक्ति देवी की जय। सामवेद भक्त वृंद की जय। निताय गो प्रेमानंदे। All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namini Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharane Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschati Deshatharane. Welcome, dear devotees. Today is a very, very special day. Today is the disappearance day of Bhakti Vinod Thakur. So we're going to read a little bit about Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur. So does anybody know who was Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur's son? Maitreya? Who was Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur's son? So if you remember on your altar, right, Radha Krishna altar, you have the parampara.
What does that mean?
You know, like all the acharyas. You see Srila Prabhupada.
Yeah.
The next to Srila Prabhupada is who's sitting next to Srila Prabhupada? Bhakti Siddhant Saraswati Thakur. Then after him is Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj. Okay. After him is Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur. So Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur's son was Bhakti Siddhant Saraswati Thakur. Okay. So these are our acharyas, right? This is our parampara. So when Srila Prabhupada says that it is Bhagavad Gita as it is means nothing is being changed from the time when Krishna actually spoke the Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna on the battlefield. Same words are being spoken by our acharyas. That's why disciplic succession is very important, right? Whenever we are sharing anything, we want to share from the Bhagavad Gita, right? That's why Srila Prabhupada named his book Bhagavad Gita as it is. So today we are going, these days, appearance days and disappearance days are very, very special days, because these are the days when we can actually remember, our acharyas. And by remembering our acharyas, we actually get more mercy. Mercy flows. So today we'll read a little bit about, Bhakti Vinod Thakur, and we'll try to go a little bit more deeper so we're able to get some mercy. So if everybody can pull up uh, the pastime, Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur's disappearance day. You both can, everybody get somebody. So Vivan and Parth, you can share. So you can go to WhatsApp on Bhakti Yoga. Or you can read here with me, anything.
Oh, yeah, I'll just read.
Then you share with somebody else. Huh? It doesn't show. It's invisible. Okay. So, Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur, does anybody know how many poems he wrote? He wrote more than 250 poems. 250 Vaishnav songs he wrote. So, Bhakti Vinod Thakur, he was a magistrate. He was a magistrate. He used to wake up early in the morning, do his writing, and then after that he used to go to his office, do all his work.
Sacred times.
Mataji? Yeah, the sacred times. We'll read from sacred times. Okay, let's read. We'll all read. So, we'll start from the life of Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur. So, we'll start with Abhiram. Abhiram, would you like to read a little bit? Would you like to read a few sentences? You can try, yeah. Thank you. Life. Does everybody have, or somebody sitting with somebody? Vivan, can you sit with Maitreya? Maitreya, oh, you got it? Okay. Everybody has? Okay.
Where was it, this PDF?
Yes, this one. Right here. Life of Bhakti. Okay. Let's start.
So, Bhakti Vinod Thakur is a permanent preceptor, Acharya in our succession of spiritual masters and disciples coming from Lord Krishna.
Okay. What does that mean? Did you understand what it means? Let's break it down. So he's a prominent preceptor Acharya. Who is an Acharya? Does anybody know who is an Acharya? Mataji, Shri Gopika Mataji.
Acharya is a confident servitor of Krishna.
Yeah. Okay, what else? Mataji, anybody wants to add?
One who leads by example.
Who leads by example? Okay.
Acharya is a teacher.
Teacher,
Guru.
Guru,
And in this context, he should be in the parampara.
Parampara. Yes, very good. Yes.
Someone who teaches other people, as Mataji said, by example,
Guru, yeah.
and imparts knowledge to them.
Very nice. Part,
Someone who gets knowledge from Krishna and gives it off to other people.
correct. And anybody else? Priyanka?
Has blessed saving among
Same, any? Maitreya? Who is a teacher? Okay, very good. And he always follows the Shastra. Right? Always follows Shastra. He does not deviate from Shastra. So, that Abhiram is a Acharya. Okay? So, Acharya, you got so many definitions, right? All the devotees explained. So, he was a prominent preceptor Acharya in the succession of spiritual masters. Right? On your altar, you see all the Acharya pictures, right? So all those Acharyas are leading us to Gaurnitai, right? Or Radha Krishna themselves. So he is coming directly from Lord Krishna. So these are devotees who are coming with Krishna to actually impart this knowledge to everyone, right? They come here to actually take these jiva souls. You want to say something on that? Okay. Okay, ready? Okay. You want to read one more? One more time? Yeah.
To the irony, hearing, culture, leader of householder and magistrate working in colonial India under the British rule. A pulpit preacher, writer, and poet.
Very good. Please give him a hand. Very nice. Wonderful. That was really good. Yes. So see, Bhakti Vinod Thakur, he was a preacher. He was a writer. He was a poet. He was a magistrate. He was a householder. Right? Do we have any excuses to do devotional service? No, we don't have excuses. Right? He was doing all. He was reviving. So after 5,000 years, right after Krishna left, the movement was disappearing. Then Gaur Nitai came, right, 500 years ago, and again revived the movement. But again, Gaudiya Vaishnavism was going. Then Bhakti Vinod Thakur, he revived, the whole disciplic succession again. So, magistrate is a judge. He was a judge in the court. Yes, Prabhuji.
So in the first line, it is mentioned as founding preceptor Acharya. So preceptor is someone before, right?
Can we look up the meaning of preceptor in the dictionary? Definition of preceptor. Preceptor. Teacher or instructor. So he was a preceptor Acharya. So he was a teacher, instructor, and an authority in Vedic scripture. Yes, Mataji.
Gaurishka Babaji is not a teacher.
He was a teacher too.
By example, but not like teaching. Actually preaching.
Yeah, he did not preach, but he led by example. Right? And Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur.
Here they are distinguishing what type of acharya he is. What I'm saying.
Okay, let's read some more. Is that okay, Prabhu? Yeah. Okay, Mataji. Mataji, do you have... no, Shweta Mataji. Mataji, please come here so you can see the words, the phone. You can sit with Lohit. Yeah. Okay, yes, Mataji. Please go ahead.
He wrote volumes of books reintroducing the pure teachings of Lord Chaitanya at a time when those teachings had practically become lost. He composed hundreds of devotional songs glorifying Krishna to uplift the consciousness of the suffering people of this world. He corresponded with philosophers, theologians, leaders, scholars, and professors of his time and sent books, including the life and precepts of Lord Chaitanya, to university libraries in foreign countries, planting the seeds for a worldwide movement of Krishna consciousness. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur discovered and excavated the birthplace of Lord Chaitanya. Along with his devoted wife, Bhagavati Devi, he raised 10 children, including the illustrious Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, who would become a great spiritual leader in his own time and the spiritual master of ISKCON's founder Acharya, His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada.
Anish.
In 1896, Bhaktivinoda Thakur took the position of deputy registrar with the power of a deputy collector and a deputy magistrate in the district of Chapra. He later moved to Jagannatha Puri and was also assigned to manage the Jagannatha Puri temple.
You can read one more paragraph.
In the year 1908, Bhaktivinoda Thakur took the external dress of Babaji, signifying one who devotes the remainder of his life to solitary devotional practices, especially chanting the holy names. For the first 2 years, he would travel between Calcutta and Puri, and was still writing books. In 1910, Bhaktivinoda Thakur shut himself away from the world and entered Samadhi, claiming paralysis. He devoted the remainder of his years to solitary bhajana, meditation, prayer, and chanting Lord Krishna's holy names. On June 23, 1914, just before noon at Jagannath Puri. Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur left his body.
Okay. Next one, Prabhu.
So what does it mean? He took the external dress of Babaji?
So, so in Radhakund, near Radhakund, we actually see that they take Babaji Vesh. So everybody is in white,
Oh.
right? So as the Babaji Vesh, they actually don't talk to anybody, they don't preach, they go internally into their bhajan. But one important point for us to remember is that we cannot imitate this way in which Bhaktivinoda Thakur was preaching. Srila Prabhupada actually says that because of our condition where we are in, we should never be in solitude. Because we might externally show people that we are a great devotee, but internally we only know what is going on with us. So always very important to be in the association of devotees and to do devotional service and preach. So this is only his life, but we don't have to, imitate this. That's the Babaji wish.
Punishing Visakhi Sena. In Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur's life, we find that he personified the description of a Vaishnava as one who is soft as a rose, yet hard as a thunderbolt. Although he was generally kind and sympathetic, he gave no quarter to dishonesty in the name of religion. One event in his life which took place while he was in Orissa is an indication of this. In 1871, a member of the Kandai caste and the Arthibari sect named Visakhi Sena, who had gained some mystic powers through yogic practices, proclaimed himself to be an incarnation of Mahavishnu. He was staying with his acolytes at the edge of the jungle near the town of Bhubaneswara. He announced that on the 14th of Chaitra, he would reveal a four-armed form and destroy all the foreigners, restoring the true religion.
Okay, so this is a story, right? How Bhaktivinoda Thakur, with his power, he was able to destroy somebody who was trying to show that he is God. Okay, so this person, he was trying to show that he is God, and he said that I'm going to reveal four-handed form. So now we'll see how, with the strength of Srimad Bhagavatam, he actually punishes this person. Yes,
I have a question.
yeah.
What does acolytes mean?
Accolades is like with his associates, more people were sitting. Yes, Prabhuji. Ravi, get him, Prabhu.
Through his mystic power, he had been able to cure incurable diseases, and these powers had won him a large following. One day he announced that on the full moon day, he would perform the Rasa Leela and invited the girls of a nearby village to come and join him. The
Chowdhuris.
Chaudhris of the Bringara clan found that he had polluted their women pond and went to complain in mass to the district commissioner, Ravi Sa. The commissioner gave the task of investigating the matter to Bhakti Vinoda Thakur. He went personally into the jungle to meet with Bisaki Sena. Bisaki Sena told Bhaktivinoda Thakur that he was the living Mahavishnu and that Jagannatha Deva was nothing but a lifeless wooden statue. He tried in various ways to flatter Bhaktivinoda Thakur and then to win him over. When he saw the Bisaki Sena had no intention of stopping his efforts to deceive the people, Bhaktivinoda Thakur had him arrested and brought back to Puri.
Okay. Priyanka.
Arrested as a magistrate.
So he was trying to show that he is actually Krishna, right? And he was trying to basically, pollute all the women folk. So this was actually given to Bhaktivinoda Thakur to investigate, what was happening. Okay, let's read next.
He arrested. on because he's a magistrate. That he
No,
used
no.
that power to arrest him.
Yeah. So the government actually gave him that please investigate. So he actually called the police basically to get him arrested.
There are videos, right?
There is video of
That
this.
video should be good to
Yeah.
stand in the group.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Bhaktivinoda Thakur proceeded to investigate the background of Bisekhishan by going to many villages and Buddhist viharas in the Kandagiri area of Puri district. After accumulating a mass of evidence showing the extent to which this yogi was cheating people, he had him brought to court. While the case was being heard, the yogi used his mystic power to cause Bhaktivinoda Thakur and his family to be attacked by various illnesses to intimidate him, but without success. Bhaktivinoda Thakur was determined to see Bisakisena punished for conspiracy to rebellion and gave him a sentence of 1.5 years. Bisakisena went for 21 days without food or drink and then left his body. Once, as he looked out from his window across the river towards the birthplace of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur had a vision that people from all nations would soon come together there in harmony through the blissful chanting of the holy name of Krishna.
So Bhaktivinoda Thakur, his home is in Surabhi Kunj. And from the balcony, you can actually see the entire Ganga. Ganga is Jalangi there, in Mayapur. And from there, he actually saw the vision that devotees from all over the world are actually coming there and they're singing and dancing. So he had that vision, and the vision was an Adbhut Mandir, like a beautiful temple is going to come. And that beautiful temple was actually manifested by our dear Srila Prabhupada. Because of Srila Prabhupada, he went out and he preached, and he actually got the entire world, to come back to Mayapur, which is TOVP, yeah, TOVP temple at Mayapur, yeah. Okay, Parth.
Establishing the birthplace of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. During his stay at Krishna
Nagar,
Bhaktivinoda Thakur used to go to Navadvip and search for the birth site of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. One night he was sitting on the roof of the Rani Dharmashala in Navadvip chanting on his prayer beads when he spotted a tal tree next to a building that gave off a remarkable effulgence. He went to Krishna Nagar library where he began to study old manuscripts of Chaitanya Bhagavat and Navadvip Dharma
Dham Parikrama,
and some old maps of
Nadia.
He went to the village of Baladini and spoke with the elderly people, uncovering facts about modern day Navadvip. Eventually, he discovered that the place he had seen from the Dharmashala rooftop was in fact the birthplace of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. This was confirmed by Srila Jagannath Das Babaji, the head of the Gaudiya Vaishnav community in Nadia.
So, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he wanted to excavate and bring to light all the different important places of Gaudiya Vaishnavism. Everything was covered. So he was trying to find out where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's birthplace was. So, he did so much research. He looked at the maps, he looked at different, scriptures, and then he found out that this was the location. Now, to confirm that this was actually the location, he actually got Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj. So, in the parampara, he is the last acharya in our parampara before the Goswamis. So, Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj, he could not walk. He was such an old person. So, devotees carried him on baskets. Okay? But as soon as he reached that spot, he jumped out of the basket and he started to dance. So that was confirmation that this is the birthplace of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So even today when we go to Mayapur, who all have gone to Mayapur? Yeah, we should all plan to go one day to Mayapur. So wonderful. Like just by TOVP, when you come out of TOVP, there is the birthplace of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and just next to that is the Gaudiya Mutt, where Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur's beautiful deities are still there, Radha Giridhari. And right next to that, he has actually recreated Govardhan also. Govardhan, Radha Kund, Sham Kund, everything is right there. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared under which tree?
Tal tree.
Neem tree. That's why his name was called Nimai, right? Neem tree. So even today when you go, you can see that neem tree there.
But there is Tal tree mentioned here, right?
Tal tree, yeah. But I don't know what is
That
Tal
was
tree.
different. There was some effulgence coming from the tree. That's when Bhaktivinoda was thinking about the manuscripts, and then he started researching.
Yeah.
Okay, let's read the teachings and learnings from Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur's life.
Aspiring devotees owe a significant debt to Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur for charting the course and laying the foundation for modern-day Krishna consciousness movement and instructing how to move forward in the basic aspect of devotional service as well as the most advanced.
So he is considered the seventh Goswami, Bhaktivinoda Thakur. So there are 6 Goswamis, but he is considered the seventh Goswami. So he's very, very important for us. By seeing how he led his lifetime, it gives us a lot of inspiration and motivation. Okay, you can read on more.
As a Grahastha and Paramahamsa, Bhaktivinoda Thakur is showing us by example how to organize and conduct one's life. He gives instructions that give us faith in the practice of chanting the holy names of the Lord.
So he actually said in one of the poems that, "Oh Krishna, anywhere in the 14 planetary systems, there is nothing as important and beautiful than chanting the holy name. That is the most precious thing which I have, chanting the holy name." Okay, Maitreya, you want to read?
Yeah. Great souls such as Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur have deep humility and a sense of them being fallen. Even though we understand they are a liberated soul, they come and exhibit dainya, humility, considering themselves fallen and are utterly dependent on the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
Okay, next. Can you read one more? Maitreya?
Woven in Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur's bhajans are practical tenets of bhakti. In his bhajan, Radha Krishna Bol Bol, he is telling people that we are being sucked into in by Maya and are drowning here. If we don't take to devotional service, our life becomes useless. When we become a servant of Krishna, there will be no more distress for us. He is bringing all the teachings of Lord Chaitanya in songs and presenting it to the world and to sing and remember it.
Okay, and you can read the last one also. The last one.
Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur outlined everything and gave a clear path so that anyone can follow Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and become established as an eternal associate of Lord by the method passed down him.
So, on this special day, we pray at the lotus feet of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur that we are able to continue this Sankirtan movement and we are able to make our lifetimes perfect. Hare Krishna. Okay, so now we will go to week 18, part 1. And Lohit, you can read. Week 18, another PDF. Oh, Maitreya, you got it? So today is the last module of this second course which we're doing, which is Krishna Sevak. So the idea is it's a 52-week course, and we are on week 18 now. And the hope is that by the end of week 52, devotees are inspired to actually take initiation. That's the idea, right? We start as aspiring devotees, and then slowly, slowly, as we keep reading and doing devotional, practices, we come to that point. So today we are completing our second module. Okay, Lohit, whenever you're ready.
Numbers section.
Yes, Prabhuji. Yeah, please.
So regarding those all in the Chaitanya Prabhu time.
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's time. Yes, yeah.
And but Bhaktivinoda Thakur, there is no.
Yeah, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was not there. Yeah. Chaitanya, so Bhaktivinoda Thakur came much later.
500 years later, right?
So the Goswamis were present when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was there. They got direct instructions from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Rupa and Sanatan were instructed personally by him, and he gave specific instructions. And his specific instruction was, please find the places of Radha Krishna. Like find Radha Kund. Get those places, because when devotees come to those places, they get connected. That was one. Second, he said, write a lot of books. Like I want you to write a lot of books and literature so you can share. Spread the holy name. Right? So those were many instructions which Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave. Ready? Okay, let's read the nectar of the holy name.
The nectar of the holy name. All process of devotion service must be preceded and followed by Kirtana, which is the most important process. From Chaitanya to Satya, one can complete the 9 processes of devotion service simply by chanting the holy name. The 9 devotional processes such as Sravana and Kirtan can be attained at once if only one simply chants the holy name of Lord offenselessly.
So, of all the 9 processes of devotional service, in this yoga, chanting of the holy name is very, very important. That's why it's called Sankirtan. Right? When we were chanting, before we started the class, it was so joyful. It was not difficult, right, for us to chant together. So, in Kali Yuga, because it is such a hard yoga, it's a place of quarrel, deceiving, right, hypocrisy. But in this yoga, it's a very simple way for us to be able to go back to Krishna. When we actually come together and we do Sankirtan, right, then our heart becomes very, very joyful, right? And how do we get taste in Sankirtan? We get taste in Sankirtan when we actually do our japa properly, when we read Shastra, when we actually hear the pastimes. And how do we get taste in reading the pastimes and doing our japa? By doing Sankirtan. So both are like a khichdi. Both go together, right? Together, side by side. So you have to do it together. Okay. You can read the next paragraph.
In the yoga, Srila Deva Goswami states in his book Bhakti Sandarbha 173, Yade yape anya bhaktin kalau kartevya ta kirtan kaya
Akya.
bhakti sam out of the 9 processes of devotional service, Kirtana is very important. Srila Deva Goswami therefore instructs that the other processes such as Arpana, Vandana, Archana, Vandana, Tasya and Satya should be excused, but they must be
Executed.
but they must be preceded and followed by Kirtana. The chanting of the holy name. We have therefore introduced this system in all our centers. Archana, Arati, Bhoga offering, deity dressing and decoration are all preceded and followed by the chanting of the holy name of the Lord. Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Okay, so this is from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela. So, Lohit, can you summarize what you read and understood? Just summarize in your own words.
Okay. Out of all the 9 processes of devotional service that you can do, chanting is the most important.
Yeah. And that's why in any program we start with Kirtan and we end with Kirtan. Right? That's why. Please give him a hand. Okay, next one, discussion. Passage for discussion. Shweta Mataji.
How to please the Devata. Devan Bhavayatanena Tadeva Bhavayantu Vaha Parasparam Bhavayanta Shreyaparam Avasyata. Translation. The demigods being pleased by sacrifices will also please you, and thus the cooperation between men and demigods prosperity will thrive for all.
So this is an important point, right? As we go and we meet a lot of people, they will say, why are there so many devatas, right? So this is the point. How do we actually please the devatas? So this we are going to read a little bit more. Okay, purport, Mataji.
The demigods are empowered administrators of material affairs.
Yes. So they are empowered administrators, just like how we have the President of the United States, right? And the President, can he do everything on his own? He cannot. He needs a team. He needs a team of people, right? Minister of Defense, Minister of Education, right? So many things. Same way, Krishna actually appoints many administrators. These administrators are actually the demigods.
The supply of air, light, water, and all other benedictions for maintaining the body and soul of every living entity is entrusted to the demigods, who are innumerable assistants in different parts of the body of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Their pleasures and displeasures are dependent on the performance of yajnas by the human being. Some of the yajnas are meant to satisfy particular demigods, but even in so doing, Lord Vishnu is worshipped in all yajnas as the chief beneficiary. It is stated also in the Bhagavad Gita that Krishna himself is the beneficiary of all kinds of yajnas.
Bhoktaram yagya tapasam. So whenever there is any yagya which is performed, trying to please the demigods, actually the benefactor is Krishna. Because Krishna is actually the one who actually gives, all the desires. Okay. Yes, Mataji.
Therefore, ultimate satisfaction of the Yagnapati is the chief purpose of all yajnas. When these yajnas are perfectly performed, naturally the demigods in charge of the different departments of supply are pleased, and there is no scarcity in the supply of natural products.
Okay. Bhakti Priya Mataji.
Performance of yajnas has many side benefits, ultimately leading to liberation from material bondage. By performance of yajnas, all activities become purified, as it is stated in the Vedas. Ahara Suddhav Sattva Suddhini Sattva Suddhav Dhruva Smriti Lambe Sarva Gransinam Vipra Mokshaha. By performance of yajna, one's eatables become sanctified, and by eating sanctified foodstuffs, one's very existence becomes purified. By the purification of existence, final tissues in the memory become sanctified, and when memory is sanctified, one can think of the path of liberation, and all these combined together lead to Krishna consciousness, the great necessity of present day society. Bhagavad Gita as it is, third chapter, text number 11.
It's a very important point, right? Why do we have to perform yagyas? Why do we have to offer our food first to Krishna, bhoga? Because by performance of yagyas, once eatables become sanctified, when you eat sanctified food stuff, then what happens? The finer tissues, right, in the memory becomes sanctified. When memory becomes sanctified, then you go on the path of liberation. That will actually help you to become Krishna conscious. Yes? Clear? Okay. First question to Abhiram. Are you ready, Abhiram, for your question? First question is, what is the role of demigods in our life?
To protect the material world.
Very nice. Very good. Very good. Can you give me some examples of some demigods you might know?
Indra.
Very good. He is the king of all the demigods. Very good. Good job. Okay. Next question for Anish. Why is the worship of Vishnu always necessary in all sacrifices?
The chief beneficiary.
Yes. Some more? You want to add some more?
He's like, he like, how do you say? Doesn't he like get benefits from? Not benefits. Like, I'll explain.
You can look at the paragraph if you want to. So why can't we just worship Indra? Oh, I just want rain, so I'm going to worship Indra. So why is that not possible? Why is the worship of Vishnu always so necessary? So the answer will be around Yagyapati. The answer will be around in the passage around Yagyapati. So look for that and
That's because Vishnu's in charge. I mean, he gives like the power.
exactly. Yes. Yeah, just like the president, he is the sole proprietor, right? Any law which has to be signed, he is the one who needs to sign. So in the same way, Krishna is the one who actually sanctions anything. So that's why we need to please Krishna. Then.
Can I add something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Also, we offer foodstuff to Vishnu so that our finer memory becomes sanctified and we can attain the path of liberation.
Yes, yeah. Very nice. Thank you. Okay, next question. Next question for Lohit. Oh, Maitreya ran away. Hey! All right. I'm like, where? He went back. Okay, Maitreya, get ready for the next question, number 3. But 2 is coming to Lohit. So Lohit, why is it necessary to perform yagyas? Why do we have to perform yagyas? Why is yagya so important? First of all, do you know what yagya is? Yagya? Mataji, can you help? What is yagya? Yeah, correct. You remember, like during Graha Pravesh ceremony, we were doing fire sacrifice, we were doing yagya. So in each yuga, there is a particular type of yagya which is performed. Okay. So how many yugas are there? 4. What are the 4 yugas? Start with Satya, Kali. Correct. So in Satya Yuga, what was the yagya which you had to perform? Meditation, right? For thousands of years, right? You're sitting in one place, not moving. Full dhyan you need to have. Can you do that? You cannot do. Okay. Second yuga, Treta Yuga was yagya, right? Treta Yuga was yagya, offerings. Like elaborate every day. Imagine every day you have to do that with all the paraphernalia. That also is not possible for us. Then third yuga was Dwapar Yuga. In Dwapar Yuga, it was deity worship. Right? Every day you're doing nice Archana Vidhi. And Kali Yuga, what is Yagya? Which is Harinam Sankirtan. Right? By doing Japa, that is our Yagya. So why is Yagya important to do? Yes. So actually by performance of Yagyas, then what were the important things? Why is it necessary?
Material.
They're performed so you can please Krishna, right? Ultimately, you can please Krishna. Then next question is for Maitreya. Oh, Maitreya is ready. He is revising his answer. Okay. So Maitreya, what is the
Liberation from material bondage.
what is the ultimate benefit of performing yajna?
What question?
Number 3.
Liberation.
No, wait, give the answer, same answer.
Yeah.
Oh, liberation from material bondage.
Okay. What does it mean? What does material bondage mean?
I don't know what bondage means.
Okay. What is material? Let's break it down. What is material? Material world, spiritual world. What is material world?
I know what it means, but I don't know how to explain it. Or like,
So are we in the material world right now?
yeah.
Yes. Okay. What makes it different? Material world and spiritual world. It's still Krishna's energy, right? Why is this called material world if it is Krishna's energy? Anybody? Priyanka?
Can you repeat that again?
So this world is called the material world, and where Krishna is, Golok Vrindavan is called the spiritual world. But everything is Krishna's energy. So why is this called the material world?
It's called the material world because, even though it's Krishna's energy, everything comes from Krishna, right? But just because it comes from Krishna doesn't mean that it's meant to be for our own benefit, right? There's some things in this world that benefit us versus that completely hurt us, right? So even though those materials are there, it still all comes from Krishna. So it's still a part of Krishna's energy.
Yes. And one more important point is, yeah.
So I think one thing that we can also say is that the things in the material world are not eternal, but the things in the
It's
spiritual
temporary.
and the spiritual world is eternal.
Okay.
And also the material world is only made up of air, ether, fire, false ego, and intelligence.
Air,
Water.
water,
Fire,
air,
ether. Yeah.
So the main point is everybody with the discussion. Okay. Dukhalyam Shashvatam. And main point is here it is Yoga Maya is in the spiritual world, and here it is the material Maya. Right? Maya Devi is here, who's actually doing the Dukhalyam Shashvatam with her 3 tridents. That's the main thing. Okay, so good answer. Good job, Maitreya. Okay, next question is for Priyanka. So, Priyanka, can you please discuss the benefits of performing Sankirtan Yajna in this age? And can you also share your realizations of how Sankirtana has benefited you?
So some benefits of performing Sankirta Yagna in this age is especially, it was listed in the first sentence within this the second paragraph of the purport, but the performance of yajna ultimately leads to liberation from material bondage. So when we're performing Sankirtana Yagna in this age, it slowly just chips away from that material bondage that we are having here, especially within chanting Krishna's names in an ecstatic mood. It really it burns up that karma and that material bondage that we have. And personally, I feel like Sankirtana has benefited me into really gaining my own connection with Krishna. Because when you're singing, when you're doing kirtan, you're so invested into it, right? There's no way that you can think about anything but Krishna when everybody around you, when the whole mood is affecting you. If that makes sense.
Very nice, beautiful. Anybody else would like to add, Mataji, Lalita Mataji? How has Sankirtana benefited you in your journey?
When we say liberation from material bondage, that time that we spend in Sankirtan, we are not connected to the material aspects of life. So, the whole time we are invested in the chanting, that much time we are liberated from the material aspects of this life. So, that is how I see that.
Very nice, yeah.
In this very age, we can get liberation as long as we chant. We're invested in our chanting.
Like we feel like even though we are here, we are not here, right? Just for those few moments, right? Okay, anyone else? Prabhu?
On the same lines, so mostly when we are doing a chanting and we are in the Sankirtan moment, we are kind of disconnected from all the material world and we focus.
Yeah.
So no matter whatever commitments we have, we take a pause there.
Yeah. If we go into airplane mode, right? Yeah. Nice. Ravi Prabhu.
Sankirtan Prabhu, if you are doing alone, the mind will be diverting continuously, we cannot focus. Even though we try. When we are in
Together.
with the devotees, right? Somehow we
Somehow
can
it
focus
happens.
more.
Yeah.
Association.
Usually.
It's true.
That gives more realization.
Once, Madhav Prabhu, Madhav Prabhu, the Kirtan. Yeah. So his wife was actually giving a lecture, right?
Madhava Benz. Madhava.
No. Madhav Prabhu, Madhav, the Kirtanya
The
who has
okay,
the long hair, right? So his wife and him both had come here to Dallas and they were doing a seminar, on Mridanga. They were doing a seminar. So then I asked Mataji this question that, like nowadays you have recordings of Kirtan, right? So is it the same benefit of sitting in Kirtan versus just listening to Kirtan and singing along with the Kirtan? She said no. And she said the reason is when you're actually in Sankirtan with all the devotees, one is what Prabhu said. At that point, seeing other devotees, the energy, it touches you, right? And something important she said was when devotees are singing together, right, in Sankirtan, if even one person is sincere, Krishna appears in that arena where Sankirtan is happening, and that actually benefits everybody who is doing Sankirtan. So that's why it is so important to come together to actually do Sankirtan, Harinam Sankirtan.
They say this for during Tulsidas pastime. So wherever Ramayana happens, Hanuman will be there wherever Ramana. So Tulsiram, so there was one lecture going on, and everybody was listening to the lecture and left. There was one, so the people were, it was told to Tulsiram, the one who is sitting and listening very attentively, and then the one who leaves at last, that's the person, Hanuman. So that's how Tulsidas will identify Hanuman, and then he'll have his darshan. So he'll come in a very old, as an old person.
Srila Prabhupada, right? Many times when he was giving his lecture, like or Kirtan is going on, he would actually stop and he would actually tell devotees, go faster because Narad Muni has come. Right? Narad Muni has appeared. So that's why when we also perform, puja or Kirtan at home, we should remember that we're not alone. Actually, so many personalities are there right now. That's what Srila Prabhupada used to say, all glories to all assembled devotees. All glories to assembled devotees. So that's why Sankirtan is very, very powerful. So we should do that. Okay. Okay, let's go to preaching is the essence, Mataji. You can read. Shri Gopika Mataji, you can read.
Preaching is the essence. One should preach that is real non-violence. Non-violence is generally taken to mean not killing or destroying the body, but actually non-violence means not to put others into distress. People in general are trapped by ignorance in the material concept of life, and they perpetually suffer material pains. So, unless one elevates people to spiritual knowledge, one is practicing violence. One should try his best to distribute real knowledge to people so that they may become enlightened and leave this material entanglement, that is non-violence.
So, preaching. And the best way for us to be able to preach is by Srila Prabhupada's books. When you distribute Srila Prabhupada's books, we might be able to speak for 5 minutes or 10 minutes. But when you actually give a book, Srila Prabhupada said it is like a waiting time bomb. It's just going to explode. And we don't know how one book can actually affect how many different jivas. Right? So Everybody, if you don't have books, please get books, keep it with you, and wherever you go, always try to give books to people you meet. Right? Okay, let's go to the second part of week 18. And for this, I need, we're going to do a role play. So this is about why we should give up meat eating. Okay. So I need one patient and one doctor who can play the role of patient, and one can play the role of doctor.
I'll be patient.
I'll take doctor.
Doctor, okay.
I said doctor first.
Okay. So there will be two doctors. So
And two patients.
initially, okay, fine. Two sets. So we'll have doctor one is Anish, and who's patient?
Me.
Patient one. Patient one is Parth. So you both can. Oh, you be sitting here.
Can't I be doctor?
You can be doctor two. Okay, fine. You be doctor one.
And the
Okay,
air is
doctor
patient
one.
and patient two. The
Doc-
air is patient two, guys.
Doctor one, patient one. Doctor two, patient two. So anybody else wants to be patient? Okay. So on page number 66 will be one. Okay. Doctor one, patient one, and then 67 will be doctor two.
I'm patient one is staying throughout.
Okay, patient. No. Patient will change, right? Parth, we want to look. Okay, start. Everybody got it?
What am I supposed to do?
You read?
Oh, I'm reading the
Okay.
patient.
I will read. Okay, I'll read.
So roles again?
So
What am I supposed to do though? Are you supposed to act or are you supposed to just read it?
no, the kids can act and we will read.
Where is it? Are you supposed to act it? Which one is it?
No. You stand here. Partha, you stand here
What do I say now?
and look at all the devotees.
What do I say?
So you look at. I will say. So you come here. You can read. You can read with me.
Okay.
So you be the patient. I'll be the doctor. So you be the patient. Okay. So Parth and Maitreya, you look at the devotees. We are going to read. Okay, for you. Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Patient. Okay, Haribol. Okay, go ahead.
Roles, please.
Patient and doctor. Okay, patient.
Doctor, I have a huge stomach ache. What do I do?
What did you eat last?
Some lamb and fish.
Lamb and fish? Show me your claws.
Claws? Sorry, I don't understand.
Oh, well. What did you use to tear the flesh with and eat?
You mean my hands?
How can you call them hands? Aren't they doing the work of tigers and lions? Tigers have claws. Ha 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 ha. Oh, at least I hope you have some canine teeth like animals. I don't see how else you can manage to eat meat.
I have strong molar teeth.
Okay. So you can. Okay. The next set.
Set to 2.
So you're the doctor, right? That is only good for grinding grains. Let me check your tongue now. Open your mouth. So many salivary glands. Well, this is meant for pre-digesting grains. Are you sure you eat meat?
Yes, doctor.
When did you eat this last meal of lamb and fish?
Yesterday morning, doctor.
Did you pay a visit to the lavatory yet?
I'm
The
afraid it is too early, sir. How will all the food be digested so fast?
My dear man, how can you keep such rotten dead body inside your alimentary tract for so long? Don't you see how many toxins would have formed by now?
I can't help if God gave me more than 6 meters of alimentary canal. He knows best, doesn't he?
Okay, so Vivan, you can come here And Anish, you can be here. And you can turn around so the devotees can see. He jolly well does. That is why he gave the animals short alimentary canals.
But, sir, I can't help eating meat. My tongue demands it.
Well, you have hope, sir. You will definitely get the body of a tiger or a lion in your next birth, and you can enjoy yourself then unlimitedly.
What about this life?
Only you have a payment to make.
Well, what is it?
Well, just cancer, blood pressure, heart disease. You decide.
Faint to the floor, faint to the floor.
Faint. Doctor sprinkling water on the patient and, and rubbing his chest. Oh, if I only told you about all the sufferings in his next life for the cruelty being done to the animals, I don't know if he would have survived the shock. Also, in this life, the disturbing effects of meat eating on the mind is very much, driving one to more and more passion and ignorance, to more and more lust and violence. What hope is there for them to understand God? Also, the animals drink filthy water from the ditch. When you consume them, you get all the germs too. And so you're more vulnerable to diseases. They take it hoping to get a lot of protein, but protein is there in plenty in dairy products, nuts, and beans and grains. Flesh eating just gives excessive protein that just is converted to nitrogenous waste and is burden to the kidneys. And what about all the chemicals used to preserve meat? They are deadly. They lead to heart diseases. If so, now both of you are looking at the audience. If I were you, I will take to vegetarian diet today. It is tasty, healthy, and good in every way. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare
Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Rama Rama. Hare Hare.
Good job, patient one. Good job, patient two. Good job, doctor.
Good job, everybody.
No, I'm sorry for
All right, so let's do the Narsingha prayers together.
Operation success, patient died.
Yes.
Maybe all the kids can come in front.
Yes.
Are you kids? Or are you?
Sorry, yeah, I'm not now. I think.
Okay. Are you there?
No, I was like looking.
What's that?
Namaste की प्रहलाद महाराज की जय गौर प्रेमानंदे Okay, let's do prasadam prayers. Bhagavad Mahaprasad ki jai Gaur Premanande. Let's have some prasadam. Mataji?